Let's begin working with Git and remote actions from Visual Studio Code. So let's open up Visual Studio Code first, right? I have it open to a particular repository. So what we're going to do first is Control-Shift-P to get the command palette, then go to Git clone, right? We want to clone a repository. So let's say I've got a repository in GitLab here. You can do the same thing with GitHub or any other version control platform, right? So what I'm gonna do is git clone, get the URL, paste it in here, and select a folder. Let's call it git 22. It says, would you like to open the clone repository or add it to the current? So I'm going to open the repository. I don't care about what I was doing earlier, right? So I've successfully cloned. I see all the files that are there, and I've been able to clone them. So if I do terminal right now and see new terminal, I see I've gone into git 22, which was the folder we created, and users is the git repo that I've brought down, right? So now what we do is let's begin working with the files. So the last line here says Hakuna Matata, right? So let me add a line to this. Let's say I've added a line here. Of course, Git is now saying that there's a change, so it's detected the change. So let's add it, commit, so we've successfully cloned the repository and we've committed some changes, right? So how do we now sort of figure out how to push the code? So notice one thing, just as sort of proof of the code that we're pushing. If you go into GitLab right now and see the folder, you'll see that at no point is this last line there, right? So if you go to the same file, tbg.txt, you don't see that last line, right? So look here, there's a button called synchronize. Click on that. It shows you how many changes have to get pulled in. So it pulls all the changes from the remote and then pushes the changes you've made. So it will push all and pull all the commits from the current branch that you're in and give you this warning message as you're about to do that. Right now I have 0 changes to pull and 1 to push. I said OK, and you put in your username and you can put in your password. Would you like to periodically run fetch? Not right, I don't want to make that decision right now. And I've successfully pushed the code, right? So if you refresh this, I see the new line here. Sweet. Now let's delve into what happens when you have a merge conflict.